mathematicians. Today we are going to talk about percent of change, and lastly we will talk about sales tax and discount. Percent of change is the amount that the values change divided by the original. That fraction bar is a division. So figure out, how do they change? Do they go up or do they go down, and by how much, compared to always what you started with? So for these examples, we're going to decide, is it an increase or decrease? And then knowing that, we are going to find the percent of change. So if our starting point is $25 and we end at $28, is this an increase or decrease? This is a percent increase. How much did they go up by? Went up by 3. So we always are going to have the start on bottom and how much it changed on top. So it changed by 3 over what was the starting point? 25. It went up by 3 compared to the 25 it began with. We want to find this as a percent. So top divide bottom. And what do you get? 0.12, and 0.12 is what percent? 12%. There was a 12% increase. Let's try another one. Our original was 30 gallons and our new is 12 gallons. Okay, so is this an increase or decrease? This is a decrease. How much does it go down by? It goes down by 18. That's the change. It changed by 18 compared to what goes on bottom? The start of 30. So how does it change compared to the beginning? Find this as a percent. Top divide bottom. And what do you get? 0.6. Move it how many places? Once, twice. Our answer, 60%. This decreased, the gallons decreased by 60%. This next one, NFL fields are 120 yards long. So our start is NFL 120. Canadian football fields are 150. Find the percent of change. Go ahead and solve this one. NFL will be our starting point, Canadian our ending. Let's see how you did. If we go from 120 to 150, that is an increase of 30. And what did you put on bottom? Right. Our starting point of 120. It changed by 30 compared to the 120. What did you do next to solve? Top divide bottom. And when you entered that into your calculator, what did you get? 0.25. And how do you make 0.25 a percent? Once, twice. This was what percent of change? 25%. There's a 25% difference between NFL fields and Canadian fields. Nice job. Using some percentages, we are going to find total price involving sales tax and discount. Sales tax is something that we add on at the end of a purchase. To figure out the tax, you take the price times the tax percentage. Okay? So when they give you a tax percentage, you use this first to figure out how much you add on to your bill. Okay? Let's put a big star next to this because that's going to be really important. A concert ticket costs $45. If the sales tax is 6.25%, what is the total cost? This is not $6.25. It's not 6 cents. It's a percentage. We're going to use that to find the tax. So it's a two-step process. So first we have to figure out the tax. To To do that, we're going to take the price, which is what? 45, times the percentage. And if I use a decimal, what will this be as a decimal? Once, twice, 0.0625. This is how much extra we will owe. Type that in for me. And remember, money is 2 decimals, so how much extra do you owe in tax? $281. So we owe an extra $281. We figured out our tax. Next we have to figure out the total. Tax, what happens with tax for a bill? It gets added on. So our ticket was $45 plus, what are we adding? $2.81. Figure out your tax, add it on. Our total bill for this concert ticket is $47.81. Okay. Figure out your tax using the percentage. Remember, this is not money, it's a percent. Multiply, then add that on. Our next one is discount. Discount means we are saving money. It's on sale. So what are we going to eventually do? Subtract that amount. So discount equals the price times the percent. So we first have to figure out the discount. Then we're going to subtract it. So try this one. Let's see how you did. First thing we have to do is figure out how much we get to save. And it's 30% off. Now, it's not $30. It's not 30 cents. It's 30% of our cost. So 30%, which is 0.3, of is times our $38. What did you get for our discount? How much will we save? $11.40. That's not the price of the sweater, that's how much we save. So if I get to save this amount, what must I do next to find my total? Subtract that from my bill. The bill was $38, and I'm going to save or subtract $11.40. The new price of our sweater is $26.60. Sorry, 60 cents. $26.60. Use the percentage to figure out our savings. Subtract that from our price to get our total. Discount we subtract. Sales tax we add on. Nice job today, mathematicians.